Hi, welcome to this next video in the series that I'm calling What I See, where I break down an image of mine. I talk a little bit about composition, maybe the backstory, some of the elements that I'm looking for in the image to help you kind of understand how I look at photos. Today, we're going to look at an image called Doorway to Serenity, which is one of my favorite images. It's an image that a lot of people like, and it brings a little calmness. That's kind of why I named it Doorway to Serenity, and you'll see when I show you the image. So let's take a look. So this image is called Doorway to Serenity, and it's maybe a little on the nose. Really is kind of referencing the doorway here, or the gate, if you will, into the garden. This image was taken at the Denver Botanic Gardens. It's as you walk in through. It's toward the back, actually. I think if I remember correctly, and there's I think even Japanese bells or something to the side here, but really, I just kind of liked the composition of all the greenery. Just felt like a really peaceful place here to hang out and just to kind of sit and smell the air and uh, catch the breeze and collect your thoughts. And so that's kind of like the whole point of the image here. So trying to capture that feeling. Um, a lot of times in photography, you can use framing to kind of frame a particular area or something like that. And really, I was kind of going with somewhat of a leading line going into the picture here to draw you in, but really just focusing on the gate here and the round gate is kind of a focal point to focus on. The hardest part of this image was waiting for there to be no people in the image, because I really didn't want any other people in the picture. Really just was waiting for the perfect moment so that you could place yourself into the scene mentally, as opposed to like seeing other people. So it took a little while for people to either be patient or just wait for them to get out of the way to get this image. I would say I probably stood here a good 10-15 minutes because it was a relatively busy day in the Botanic Gardens. Um, I do like the fact that it's kind of cool and green and almost feels like real calming on this side, and then opens up into a very bright, sunny area on the other side of the gate here. So it really is just meant to invoke that calmness, that peacefulness. Um, Maybe something cultural there too, but I think really just it was a beautiful spot and wanted to capture it. So yeah, this um, the I think one way I could probably improve upon this shots is to kind of clean up some of these little signs that I'm noticing now, actually, where I think they were just like to keep off the lawn type signs. But I think overall it really was just kind of like capture this image, um, and really just capture the moments. So hopefully you can kind of see what I'm aiming for here, and would love to hear if you see something different, or if you um, feel like there was a different way I could take this image. But I think really just didn't want to take it straight on and center the gate. I think something is lost there with trying to capture the tranquility of the scene, and really just kind of wanted to fill it with the greenery, but make the gate the focal point. So yeah, so that's Doorway to Serenity, and again, it's one of my favorite images, and I think a lot of it is just because of what I had going through my mind at the time when I took the image. So there's that. So that image was Doorway to Serenity. I hope you liked it. I hope you gained something from what I was talking about and what I was showing. I would be really curious to hear if there's an image of mine that you would love for me to break down and tell a little bit more about. Maybe go into the backstory or what I was thinking in this series. So if you have an image of mine that you would love to take a look at, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Otherwise, share this video with friends. Like, subscribe, comment, all those good things that help me in my videos. Until then, I'll see you in the next one. Later.